All right, y'all, we are recording. And I just wanted to say welcome. I am so excited on how many people are on here right now. Like, y'all just don't even know. I'm so happy. And I try at the beginning of every meeting to shout out and welcome all of our new people. And forgive me if I pronounce your name wrong, just correct me. But we have 13 new people in our group, you guys. I'm so excited. So we have Samantha Benson, Alexis Wheel, Sheena Wood, Christina DeVost, Mindy Hilton, Ashley Kelly, Jessica Gilson, Amanda Booth, Carrie Vancelet, I hope I said that right, Shannon Hackett, Sarah Penko, Jenessa Raya, and Ashley Cook. So yay, I'm so excited because some of y'all are on too. And if you have anything to shout out, put it in the chat box too. And I'm gonna pop the chat up too so I can see. And normally I shout out everyone who has sponsored this month, but there's so many people, there's so many new people, and there's so many new sponsors that I really just wanted to shout out today. The top sponsor for the entire Empowering Sense group, and that is Jamie McDonald. She has sponsored 3 people this month alone, and we are not even over with the month. Like, oh my gosh, insane. And then you'll have to forgive me on the top PRV right now because ever since the update, my workstation has not updated since like 4 a.m. Mountain Time for me. So I'm sure it might be different, but as of right now, the top 5 for Empowering Sense team, meaning I am your director, is me, Kim Curry, Amy Callista, Nikki Mayhue, and Heather McLean. That's the top 5. Top 5 for Empowering Sense group is Dawn Sibley.
Good job, Dawn.
Tiffany Rashawn, me, Kelsey Armel, and Faith Immelt. Top 5, y'all, out of, I don't even know. I think we're in the 80s or something group wise. I think we just broke 80 or we're about to. So if I just said your name, whether that is group or team, that is a big deal. It is a big deal. Keep striving for your consistent high PRV. Please keep striving for that. So tonight I wanted to talk to you guys about transition month. A lot of you have not been through a catalog transition, and I don't want anyone to be overwhelmed. Stop it, you are a mess.
Comic relief. That's why.
Yeah, that's why he's here. So yeah, for y'all to laugh at.
I make her laugh.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Let me mute my phone.
I got you.
I got it. Okay. So transition month, what does that mean? It means literally what it is. January is going to be our transition month, and that is where we get ready for the new catalog, and we are getting rid of the old catalog. Okay, so if you did just join, I was talking to Amanda about this right before the meeting started. If you did just join this month, which there were 13 of y'all, so there's a lot of y'all, you're going to want to unload as many of those catalogs, product sheets, and brochures as you can, okay? If you're making samples of things, you try to start making samples of what the seasoned consultants consider classic scents. If you're not familiar with what a classic scent is, it's the scents that basically we've had for years, and they will probably still be here next catalog season. So like if it sounds like a fall scent and it's probably not going to be coming back, I wouldn't really bother making samples of it right now. If it's an LTO scent, by all means make those scents, because those can still go out to customers and you can get them to put it in their club, because we want club subscribers, right? Yes. Guys? Because if you can get your 200 and then your 500 and then 1,000, whatever, start with a goal of getting your 200 in club subscribers, then like you don't even have to worry about being active that month because you already have it in your club with your club subscribers. Okay. So some of the things that are going to be available on January 1st are going to be the 2021 spring summer catalogs. You can buy them singly or in a pack of 25, and they're going to be 10% off. And the PDF version of the catalog is going to be available on the 1st as well. I'm sure someone on our team, if not myself, will have will link it and put it in on the team page. Your transition testers are going to be 20% off. Take advantage of that, okay? Now, the difference between transition testers and full testers, transition testers are going to be just what you don't have right now, okay? So there's going to come a time in January where you're going to have all of your testers spread all over your living room floor, your kitchen table, your office floor, some of your desk, somewhere. You're going to have enlist the kids that can read, and have them go through and go, here, mommy, here's all the ones that are on the list. And you know that those are the discontinued ones. Don't get rid of them. Just put them away for next fall, winter, because they might be coming back. Okay. So the transition testers are only going to have our brand new releases for spring, summer, and then any of the returning spring, summer scents. So if it's a current scent we have now and it's staying into the next catalog, you're not going to get a tester for that because you should already have one. Okay. So those transition testers are going to be 20% off. The discontinued list is going to be available on PDF. I always print that and it goes in my January mail outs. Always, always, always with my Happy Meal, my scent of the month, print it. You can pull up the PDF, print the PDF, photocopy it, do whatever you want. I like to pull reports and see, and I can do this training for you guys at another time. But there's a way that you can pull a sales report to see where you type in all of the discontinued scents, and it will tell you everyone who has bought any of the discontinuing scents, so that you can reach out to them and you can say, hey, I know you really loved Hug in a Mug. Sorry, Mindy is like popping in my head. She's obsessed with Hug in a Mug. Hey, I know you love Hug in a Mug. It's being discontinued. If you really love it, put it in your club and Scentsy will make it for you forever.
Yeah, that has worked for Katrina time and again.
And I honestly, I do go the extra mile. And when I'm putting them in their mailers, I actually will highlight the things that they've ordered in the past, just so it immediately jumps out at them.
So when are they going to be on the sit to order?
When are they going to be on the site to order? This stuff's going to be available on the 1st, Tabby, on the 1st. The spring, summer 21 product list, showcase brochures, and the product training guide are going to be available to purchase on the 1st in the consultant store, but they are not going to be on sale. I will tell you, if you don't get anything except for catalogs, if you don't get anything, everyone should be getting the product training guide. I get one every catalog season. It is like your Bible. It is going, if we have any new products, if we have any new lines, things like that, it will literally tell you what you need to know about the products. I get one every catalog season. They're either $1 or $2. Like, they're not expensive. And all of this stuff, by the way, if you have an open order, an open party, you can add stuff from the consultant store into your open order, so you're not paying full shipping. So like, if by all means, if you have a free, a party that's qualified for free shipping, by all means, you just type in the workstation on the party in your cart, you would type in catalog, make sure that you're getting the right one, the English one, the US English. I have messed up and gotten US Spanish before. I've gotten Canadian French before. And Scentsy will not let you return them. Scentsy will not let you return them. I know Butterfly Kisses team, you guys are super close to the border up there, so you might want to get the Canadian English or French brochures if that's in your customer base. And then all of the fall winter 2020 bars are going to be 10% off, and we had this confirmed in the director page, even bundles. So the 3 for $17 and the 6 for $30, those are going to be 10% off as well. Now, available February 1st, that's going to be when everything in the spring summer catalog is going to be available. That's when the full set of testers. So if you are feeling very ambitious and you want to purchase an extra set of testers and you want to just get a full set to maybe put in bag parties and things like that, that's when you'll be able to get the full testers. Or if you just want to get just individual testers that are $1 each, those are going to be available as well. And this, I'm speaking more towards my seasoned consultants that are on here. There will be no double kits in the January join kits. So typically in the past, transition months have had double kits where you would get all the fall winter stuff and all the spring summer stuff in it. So what we would call a double kit. Due to inventory and them wanting to be able to get all of the spring summer stuff out to everyone in a timely manner without going out of stock, we're not doing double kits this time around. Like when I joined during a transition month and I got a double kit because I was like, hell yeah, $99 for a big ass. Yeah, heck yeah, because you basically got double of everything. But they're not doing it this year.
Yeah, the whole time I was trying to con her into using some of the testers around the house and she was yelling at me.
No,
save them for next year.
Y'all, I have like bins and bins full of testers. No.
But let me tell you, like, if God forbid she ever steps away from Cincy, our house is going to continue to smell good for like 2 years.
I'm not going to though. So.
I know you won't.
Nikki says, I personally purchased 2 transition sets, one for myself and one for bag parties. Yes, I do too.
Good call.
I do too. Tabby, you've bought the Spanish ones before. Did you do that on purpose or did you mean to get them? I mean, I think I might actually order some US Spanish ones this time, just because I do have quite a few people who, even with us moving,
yeah.
even with going, I mean, I actually have a good handful of Spanish speaking customers now that I wish that I had Spanish catalogs to send them. So I might, it might be worth it for me to purchase a pack. And when they're going to be 10% off, you want to grab them up on that deal. Do they lose the scent on the tester? No, they do not. No, if anything, I've really only seen a few of them have lost coloring, but not scent. Nope. Keep your testers, girl. Keep them for years. You can keep your testers for years. And if you do ever decide to leave us, and you want to use your testers, you just pop them upside down in your warmer, and they still work.
But why would you ever want to leave?
Yeah. So some of the things that I'm doing for end of year. So I have 2 different lists that I'm going to go over with you guys. I have end of year and then I have transition month. So end of year, and this is something that I encourage all of you to do, especially if you are a leader, even if you have just one person under you. Update your team business hours. And the reason why I call them team business hours is because we used to call them business hours, but then people got confused and they thought that I wasn't working during, like I was only working my business during those hours. My team business hours are when I try to make myself available to my team. So I very much encourage you to update your team business hours. As you guys saw, I did that the other day. And they're pinned as an announcement on our team page. And like I said, even if you're only a team of 1, it's good to start getting into the habit of having team business hours, just because what are you going to do when you have 100 people under you? You're not gonna, you might feel comfortable answering people at 10 o'clock at night now, but if you can, what is it that you say, what you allow will continue or something like that? See, you're blanking, huh? Yeah. So like, if you're gonna,
favor begets obligation.
There you go. So, yeah. If
100 people under you.
Yeah, thank you. I lost it for a second. I didn't take my meds today, you guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I swear to God, I think I'm like undiagnosed ADD. I'm just saying.
And I'm just old. So there's that.
I'm going to go ahead and plan out our team meetings for the entire year. So look for those to pop up on the events tab. And I'm really loving the 3rd Monday of the month. It seems to be working for everyone. And this way everyone can know, like, for sure, without a shadow of a doubt, it's going to be the 3rd Monday of the month. I am going to put a poll up though and see what time, and tell me in the chat, you guys, what I'm going to put a poll up, but please tell me in the chat. I was thinking of if we need to change the time from 8 p.m. to 8:30, because I know that bedtime, that's an important routine with parents. So please let me know in the chat. I'm also going to put a poll up too. And then also end of year is when I order all of my business supplies. And now this, I'm not talking about anything that's in the Scentsy store. I'm talking about my actual business supplies. So my packaging, my postcards from Vistaprint or Amazon Prints, my mailers, poly mailers, bubble mailers, my stickers, my labels. If you buy pre-made like thank you stickers, or if you buy Avery labels and print your own, felt, I'm going to stock up on those, and anything that I use for samples. And I want to get a good thread going in our team page. I want to get a good thread going on our team page of like links for like sample supplies. I know that there's other groups for that. If you guys don't utilize All About Samples group, I very much encourage you to. They're amazing. They have the best sample cards for you to print. They have great ideas on how to make samples. They keep you in compliance too, which is a huge thing. And so all of that stuff, I plan on buying in bulk. Obviously, I can afford that. If you can't afford to do that, I'm not telling you to go and spend all of your money doing that. But just thinking for next year, that's something that I save for, to be able to purchase my business supplies in bulk at the end of the year. So I'm only having to make one large purchase. Or I know like Nikki, she keeps certain sample supplies on the Amazon, what's it called? Subscribe and Save, where they send it to her
Nikki,
every so often. Yes.
So actually, since Katrina's on that, and while you're wrapping your head around your next thought, she actually makes a really good point with wanting to look at buying this stuff in bulk. And that's one of those things Katrina did that I fought tooth and nail about. Why are we spending all this money? Like, why are we going nuts about this in your first couple of months? You don't know if you're going to do this long term or not. But what Katrina ended up doing that worked out really well was to take her Scentsy paycheck and just reinvest it. Give it that first month.
Even if you just reinvest 10% of it or 20% of it.
Just reinvest a little bit of it towards those sample making supplies, those things that you know you're going to need to get out to your customers and to get your name out there, because that is the biggest key. Get people knowing that, hey, you have got this amazing product. You reinvest a little bit of that money and it will pay off. And we're going to
do another training on bulk sampling just for you guys, so that you know like what to bulk sample, what scents to do, things like that. Yes, and Nikki utilizes the bricks in her club. That is very smart. I've yet to do that. I need to do that, because if you guys want to know what the classic scents are, like I was talking about earlier, go look at the club bricks. All the bricks that are available in club, those are classic scents. They ain't going anywhere. Black raspberry vanilla, baked apple pie, Luna, clean breeze, clothesline, weathered leather isn't going anywhere. Sheer leather isn't going anywhere. Mystery man isn't going anywhere.
That's true.
Sea salt and avocado ain't going anywhere. Those are all classic scents, and those are going to be your best, like your safe bets to make samples of, because yes, you want to make samples of the new release scents that come out, but you also want to make samples of new release scents, because there's going to come a time when you're sending your customers so many samples, you don't want to send them repeat samples, right? You want to give them variety.
But it does always pay to have some of those classic scents as samples on hand for those new customers.
So then I print my yearly trackers for myself. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out our team drive. All of the trackers that I use are in there. And like the two that I can think of off the top of my head are my VIP brag and tag and my VIP top contributor. I have those two trackers. I print one for the whole year. It just literally lists the month and where I can put the person's name, because I am doing something new at the end of the year where I'm going to do a drawing for everyone who has won all of those throughout the year and send like a grand prize to them. And then you also want to print your receipts for your taxes. Listen, y'all, first of all, there is a US tax dollars and cents group. It is linked in our group. In our announcements. It is, I believe the ladies who run that group are all CPAs or work for the IRS. I like, don't quote me on that, but they are all very well knowledgeable in what you can and can't write off, in how to file. They have amazing spreadsheets for you to use. They are phenomenal. Basically, if you have bought it to use for your business,
Claim it.
Claim it. Write it off. You keep your receipts for everything. Keep your receipts, print your receipts for Scent and Warmer of the Month. Print your receipts for your ink, if you bought a printer, if you bought a laptop, if you bought
pens,
if you bought storage display shelves for your Facebook parties, and that is what you use them for, you can claim that.
Printer paper.
Your paper that you print things on, your cardstock, your labels. So check your Amazon order history, check your Etsy order history, check your Vistaprint order history, check anything that you ordered online, check all that order history and print all your receipts and get them organized for your taxes. You don't want to be scrambling in like March to do your taxes. We're military. We like to get our taxes done as soon as his LES is available and my 1099 is available. Yep. So, and then the last thing that I do for the end of the year, and I've already done it and I am going to share it with you guys sometime later next week, is writing down my 2021 goals. And I hope that everyone has pen and paper, because I would love for you to write this stuff down, because I really want you guys to think long and hard about this. And please text this to your sponsor, post it on our team page, text it to me, 254-458-2100. I want to know what
that's your number?
Shut up. I want to know what your goals are. But I want you to be specific, and I want to know for 2021, I want to know what your PRV goals are, your sponsoring.
Big one.
I want to know what you want your team size to be at the end of the year, what you want your group size to be, because guess what? Once you promote a director under you, your team size and your group size becomes a different number. If you want to be a director this year, I want to know. I want to know. I want to know your frontline goal. How many frontline, not how many active frontline, but I want to know how many frontline you have a goal to have at the end of the year. Okay. Dream big, for real. I want to know what your goal paycheck is. I'll tell y'all right now, my goal paycheck, I know a lot of y'all, your goal paycheck is to have a comma. That was mine for the longest time. Well, now that I get those paychecks,
I want 2 commas.
You want 2 commas now. My goal paycheck now is to bump it up. And now my goal paycheck for 2021 is a 5K paycheck. I want it. I know it can happen. I know it can. And it can happen for you. If you want to hit promotions this year, I want to know what your goal promotions are. And here's the big thing.
Gotcha, Nikki.
Once you figure out all of these goals, I want, like Nikki just said.
Woo! Nick.
Like Nikki just said, SMART goals. SMART goals. Make a plan. Make a plan on how you're going to achieve those goals. If you want your frontline size to be, if you say like, I want 30 frontline at the end of the year, and you only have 2 frontline right now, you absolutely can do that. You absolutely can. But how are you going to do that? That falls into your sponsoring goal. That means that I want to sponsor 3 people every month. I don't care how many joint conversations you're having, because guess what? You know what we're doing away with this year in Empowering Sense? We're not making opportunity packs anymore. I'm done asking you how many opportunity conversations you have had. And I know, look at Nikki, she's cheering because she hates that question. And she's the one who flipped that around for me. I don't care how many opportunity conversations you're having, ladies. I care because I don't want to do opportunity packs anymore either. Because guess what? Joint information is going to go in everything that leaves my hands.
High five.
It's going to go in my Scent of the Month Happy Mail. And yes, there are people that get my Happy Meal every single month. And guess what? They're going to get my join flyer every single month.
That's my girl.
Join information is going to go in every thank you that I send, every single thank you. If it leaves my hands, if it's a party order that I've bagged up, join information is going in it. Stop making opportunity packs. You're wasting your time. It's fluff. Because they're just sitting there. That's what it is. They're just sitting there and you're not getting them out. So instead of making opportunity packs and wasting your materials and your resources, put join information in everything that leaves your hands. Okay. What?
Y'all, she's really pretty when she gets aggressive like that.
Stop it.
I love her.
So it's not just the wine that makes my face turn red either, by the way. He
It's-
makes my face turn red. I have
It's me.
rosacea, like just.
No,
So-
it's just me.
So that's all the stuff that I plan on doing this month. And I know, like Katrina, it's the 21st. Like, what do you mean? I have already done a good majority of those things. And obviously you don't need to do a lot of those things because I have more people under me than a lot of you do. No, Nikki's like right there with me. Like I know her goal is to have a bigger team than me, just so y'all know. I know it is. I look at her smiling. So,
Stop it, Nikki.
my to-do list for transition month for January, okay, this is when I'm going to bulk sample. And y'all, this is on top of partying, end of the month, lives, sponsoring, coaching, all this stuff. You guys know I took December off with coaching because it's the holidays. He just got home. January, we're going back into coaching. We're doing coaching again.
Sorry, guys, my fault.
No, you're fine.
Came home.
So on top of all the normal stuff, this is when I'm going to do my bulk sampling. And when I say bulk sampling, I don't mean that I'm doing like, oh, a bar of wax and maybe a bag of soak. No, bulk sampling is when you sample all the new releases, 10 bars of wax, 2 different types of soak, 3 different types of washer whips, 3 different types of Scentsy Fresh, 3 different types of counter clean. Why do I keep saying 3? Because y'all should be bundling saving those when you get them. Okay. The washer whips, the fresh, the counter clean, they all come in a 3-pack. If you've got parties closing right now and you have a perpetual party reward that you can use, grab a 3-pack of fresh, grab a 3-pack of counter clean, stuff like that. Okay.
And this goes back to what I was talking about with reinvesting a little bit of your paycheck, because it will make this a whole lot easier. You don't feel like you're having to spend as much to do it. Just know that whatever you're doing as far as sampling and whatever else will come back to you.
Because here's the thing, you can make all the samples in the world, but if you don't put them out there for people, and if you aren't following up with those people, then you are wasting your time and your money. Okay. I have sample logs in the Empowering Sense Drive. I believe Nikki does too in Butterfly Kisses Google Drive. Y'all need to have a system, and January is the perfect time. Okay. Amy has it. Yes. In the Amy app, log your samples in there, log them in there. And then I literally went through my Amy app the other day, y'all, and I synced every single person. I don't know what Jennifer's texting me about. You don't have any what? I know what she's saying. Where'd she go? Oh, she's right there. I don't know what she's talking about. Made me lose my train of thought, Jennifer.
Amy app.
The Amy app. Yes. If you are into apps and technology, Amy is perfect for you. If you are a pen and paper person, check out the trackers that I have loaded into our Google Drive. Check out the trackers that Nikki has in her Google Drive. I promise we can find something that works for you. And guess what? If those things don't work for you, even if you are an essential consultant, nothing says that you have to do things the way that I do them, or the way Nikki does them, or the way Laura does them, or the way Jamie does them, or the way Kim does them. You are an independent Scentsy consultant. Find a system that works for you. I don't care what you do for follow-ups. I care that you do follow-ups. I don't care what systems you use. I care that you just have systems, okay? And what looks like a system to you might not look like a system to me, but if it works for you, that's what matters to me, that you find a system that works for you, okay?
Can I touch on that real quick?
No.
Good.
Fine, go ahead.
She's 100% spot on as far as getting your follow-ups done. Look, I was in Army recruiting for 3 years, and I set up my email account. I'm good with the coding and everything else to do automatic follow-ups. It would turn around and shoot an automatic email for me once, maybe twice a month, on down the line to all these people that I'd met over the years. I've been out of recruiting now since what,
We were in Vermont.
Yeah, late 2016.
Like Nikki knows how long we've been gone.
So like late 2016, right? We left Vermont. I just got another email a couple of days ago from somebody saying, hey, I know you've been following up with me. No, I haven't. It was an automatic thing, but sure, got it. Hey, I want to join the Army. well, it's a little late now, but I know somebody that can help you out. So I sent that information off to the recruiter that's currently up there, and they're putting this person in. But that's the point. You continue to follow up no matter how long it takes. And if you can find a way
2016
to set an email up or set a system up that will do it automatically for you, that can make all the difference. So even if you forget for whatever reason, you've got something kind of keeping it going for you. It's always
and
better
seriously,
to do
do you know what Nikki's systems were for a long time? It used to infuriate me, but guess what? She promoted to fucking director in how many months? So it obviously fucking worked for her. Do you know what she used to do? No, this isn't going on YouTube. This is why Katrina can't have a YouTube channel, because she cusses.
Well, shit.
What Nikki used to do, and I'm pretty sure she might still do them right now. A lot of her systems are Post-its. They're Post-its. She uses fucking Post-its like I use confetti, y'all. And it blows my mind, but it works for her. It works for her. Look, see, she's got them right there already.
I hate your face. I hate your face.
So the next thing, so bulk sampling. This is when I'm ordering my new materials. So like my, if I need, so obviously I've already ordered my catalogs and things like that, and my transition testers. The things that are available in February those are going to be like any like new brochures that we might have. If we have new like host join brochures, if we have new like the cleaning line, the diffuser brochure, if we could get just a diffuser brochure, that would be amazing. But those kind of like the success store things that weren't available in transition month, those are the things.
Coming right back. Promise.
What are you doing?
I'm coming right back. I love you. Keep going.
Okay. Sorry, we are in transition month. That's what we're talking about. So everything. So that's when I'm ordering my catalogs and my testers and all that stuff. This is when I'm labeling everything. So I print my own labels. It's just what works best for me. I have HP Insta Ink. Again, the ink subscription is a tax write-off too. And I'm bulk making my party packs. Like Jamie said, she needed to make another 100, and Nikki said just 100. Listen, she's not joking with her though. If your goal is to have 8 parties a month and you're sending 10 party packs with every party, that's 80 party packs a month. Okay. So when I tell you to bulk make your party packs, I'm going to bulk make my new Teamy packets, which those are things, that's what I send just to my frontline, the people that I personally sponsor. Amanda, I know I dropped the ball. I said I was going to send you one and I didn't. And I'm going to get one out to you tomorrow. I promise. Because it just popped in my head for real. This is also when I'm going to change out all of my seasonal warmers in my house. If it's not a current warmer, I'm probably going to box it up unless it's an absolute favorite of mine. Like right now I have all of my holiday warmers out, but like this one, the Bless Us Home, is it still available? No, it's not, but it matches my Ray Dunn, so it's probably going to stay, you know? And I'm also going to update my displays in my house. So like I have my 2 shelves in my office that have everything that I'm going to redo all my displays so that they're current. Okay. And I'm also going to update my party outline for Facebook. Okay. So these are just things. So like, and you guys can create your own mock party. You can join my mock party. You can use someone else's mock party. Save or use an old Facebook party that people aren't in the group anymore. However you want to do it, you can create a group to where you're the only person in that group and post the party stuff, and then you have somewhere to pull images from, and you have somewhere to copy verbiage from. So that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to update mine for the spring and summer. And then that's everything that I do for transition month. What do you got?
Oh, notes for after.
Oh, okay.
Your transition month is going to look a little different this year, and I posted in the chat why.
Okay. What's up? I am packing, but the great thing about being in the military is that they pack and move us for us. So I'm telling y'all now, as crazy and as hectic as you think transition month is going to be for you, we are literally packing and moving. And I'm still going to hit my 2K PRV. I'm still going to have new teamies. I'm still going to be coaching you guys during a freaking move. I'm still going to be coaching y'all. I'm still going to be getting ready. I'm going to figure out how to bulk sample. The movers ain't touching my Scentsy stuff. That's all getting put in my car. I'm not, nope.
Whereas I want my coffee maker when we move.
He
She's like,
doesn't
"No."
care. Yeah, like he's just like, as long as give me the coffee maker, I'm good. Whereas me, I'm like, don't touch the fucking warmers. So
I'm gonna be back here like, babe, I need uniforms when I get there, and she's gonna be like, I don't care if we're packing Scentsy.
listen, if I can make them put my Ray Dunn on the high value like inventory list,
They
the
will.
Scentsy can go on the high value inventory list, and if they insure it extra, and we have renter's insurance.
Madam
I
Director,
thought you were giving me a high five.
I am. I got a challenge for you.
What? Don't challenge me.
Oh,
Stop.
y'all are gonna like this. Your challenge for January, February timeframe when we're moving, I want you.
February's my birthday month too, by the way, and my Centiversary month.
Oh, y'all, don't even get me started on her birthday being just a handful of days before Valentine's Day. So I have to get her
You've
a
got to
gift and
stop
then one other.
squirreling. They want to go to bed.
Your challenge is to get a new teamie here right before you leave, and a new teamie in Fort Jackson when we get there.
I can do that. I can do that.
I'm looking forward to this. That's my girl.
Listen, some of the stuff that I love about being a military spouse, some people like, they hate that we move so much, but it's all about your mindset. If you look at it like a bad thing, then it's going to be a bad thing. But I look at it as a good thing. Like, my customers all order online right now anyways because of COVID. Okay. So they're still going to be my customers. I have maybe a handful of people that like rely on me for stuff on hand. Okay. But the rest of them order online. So I'm going to keep these customers. And now I'm moving somewhere else to where, oh my gosh, I don't know anybody. No, but I now get to expand my customer base and they'll bring those people in. I know Kim knows exactly what I'm talking about because she just did that in West Virginia. You kept your customers that you had here. I know you did. And y'all, Kim lived right around the corner from me. Literally, we lived in the same neighborhood. She lived right around the corner from me. And we both had consistent high PRV. She's got her customers, I've got mine. They like, your customers will stay loyal to you, y'all. They will. If you treat them like gold, like they are the only customer, they will stay with you and they will stay loyal to you. Doesn't matter where you move. And that's what I tell my customers, like, listen, I give free light bulbs to my customers. Doesn't matter where I live, doesn't matter where you live. You didn't even have to buy the warmer from me. As long as you're a customer of mine, meaning you bought a bar from me, you bought something from me. If you message me and say, hey, Katrina, both my mini warmers just blew, I need bulbs. It doesn't matter where I live. It doesn't matter where you live. I'm going to pop them in the mail for you because that to me is part of my customer service. Again, that's something that I can afford to do. But at the same time, this is what I'm using my free product credit for when I have free product credit. I'm using it for bulbs. I'm using it for things that I can sample. I don't care about having inventory for me, my Scentsy. You know where my Scentsy comes from? My club. The bars that I get every month, my washer whiffs, my fresh, all that stuff, that's in my club. That's where I get my Scentsy from.
Y'all think about it. You are working in an organization where you are getting paid to go make friends with people.
That's what Anya said today.
Unreal. And 100%.
Or not today, yesterday, but something like that. Yeah.
Truth. Like straight up, you are getting paid.
You're getting paid to make friends.
It's phenomenal. And who doesn't want to, be able to invite somebody over? Hey, come on over, sit down, let's have some wine.
Yes,
and while you're here,
Kim, that is the best feeling. I love when my best customers become my teamies. Amy,
Yes.
And guess what? Where were they at? They were both on the top for our team. Yeah, Kim was number 2 and Amy was number 3. There's nothing wrong with recruiting your best customers. Do you know why? If you're not recruiting your best, and yes, I know I'm saying recruiting. If you're not sponsoring your best customers, you're being selfish. You're being selfish because your best customers should be getting paid off of their purchases.
I mean,
they should be reaping the rewards that you're reaping. You can find more best customers because now your best customer has just turned into a teamie. And guess what? You have a built-in accountability partner.
Is that an accountability buddy?
An accountability buddy. Stop it. You need to stop. So I'm going to stop the recording really quickly and we're going to take questions.